have just been tuned into the Streets Session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Big shout out to Welfare 90.4. I am here with one of the headliners of Black Deer Festival. You know, I'm actually excited about it. You know, she's not only Canadian, she's Irish as well.
Yes,
so you know, she comes with a little bit of both, a best world. So big shout out to Irish Mythen. How do you feel?
Thanks, mate. Oh, it's great to be here. It's great to be. It's a little hot today.
Yeah.
A little hot for even my liking. You know, there's a bit of sizzle going on underneath. You know, it's not good. But no, it's a real pleasure to be here.
Yeah. And you know what? I love to ask people, like, do you get any like nerves like before you know go on stage and you're about to shut it down?
No, do you know? I honestly don't. I honestly don't, because it's. You'd think once you get to that stage, you know what you're doing. Right? What I do get a little nervous about is sort of just trying to amp myself up to do it, because a lot of, you know, especially when we're all back now because of COVID and all the restrictions and stuff, there's so much coming in that, you know, you're kind of traveling so much in such a short space of time that you don't want to run out of steam at all. So for me, it's just about like taking it easy right until I get up on stage, and then just bang, just own the stage, rip it in half. Yeah,
and you know, it's funny, I was actually reading up on you and I realized that, you know, you've been in the game for so many years. And what I want to know is what's kept you motivated, because a lot of people that reach a certain age and say, you know, I hang up my booze, I'll just sing and songwrite for artists, but you know, you're still, you know, forefront on the stage every festival, every year. What's kept you motivated for all these years?
Mate, it's the crowds. It's the crowds. They're just incredible, and I'm extremely fortunate to be able to do this, right? And it's like it's my drug. It's my drug. That leaving everything on the stage, you know, just like putting ideas in people's heads, you know, making them laugh, making them cry, making them get angry because of what I sing about and how I sing it, and you know, it's important. We've got a responsibility, right? And it's just not about like, you know, she loves me, I love her, blah blah blah. That's fine for some, but that's not me. I've got to sing about stuff that that pisses me off, right? And that I believe in, right? That's also what I love to do, you know. So, and it's just it's an absolute buzz, and as long as I can keep doing it, I will do it.
Yeah, and obviously we've got to talk music. We've got to talk about music. Obviously you dropped some recent music as well, and so we've got to talk about that. But before we go into what you've dropped, obviously. You've dropped so many music over the years. Do you have a favorite song or even an album that you've dropped over the years?
Yeah, it's my favorite song is probably Jesus. Yeah, okay. It's a song that I released years ago, but it's the one that still kind of divides people because they can't figure out whether it's blasphemy or it's a cool song, right? But the whole ethos about the song is like. If you're going to claim to be a good Christian, then you got to love and respect everybody. Isn't that the word, right?
True,
that is the word. You got to love and respect anyone. So I think I like that on the edge of the stage kind of thing, making people think about stuff like that. You know, that's. And the sentimental one that I love is a song I wrote for my auntie who passed away, Maria, and so I sing that, and that makes me, it's a beautiful thing that we do. It makes me feel like she's right there with me, right? It's great. It's wicked.
You know, I lost my grandmother literally about 2-3 months ago, and every time I think about that loss as well, like all I think about is, you know, just keep grinding. And I've got a song as well that should be coming out because I do a little bit of music on the side, so hopefully when it comes out I have that same feeling that you have.
That's magic.
Let's talk about that single, Hope and Fortune. Most recent single that you dropped so far. How did that come about?
It's totally not anything that I would do. Like, it's not my normal vibe. It's what it was during lockdown. We kind of a lot of musicians around the world were reaching out to each other. What do you think? And one of the things was as a chap from Iceland, Svavar Knudner. And we were talking, and I said, well, look, let's write and release a song. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. And then we were farting about for so long, we couldn't figure out what to write about. So we started going back in history and like, well, I've got, you know, the Great Hunger, the famine, everybody leaving Ireland. Our greatest export is their people. And he was saying, well, that happened in Iceland, right? And I was like, all right, so let's write about new beginnings. And so that's how the song came about. And the way we wrote it was very like I wrote my verse, he wrote his. We both wrote the chorus, you know. So it's catchy. I love it.
Yeah.
It's doing great for me, but it's not something. It's not my style, right? It's just not my style. It's a bit more folky for me. Yeah.
But you know, I love that. I love that you still have that inspiration to explore other genres.
Yeah, you got it.
Should we expect any more new things in the future that's out of your comfort zone?
Yeah, listen, when I was a kid, we lived in Trinidad, and I still have friends who are like at me to do something with them there, and I'd love to do that. And so that would be probably the next kind of exciting, non-usual thing that I do. You know, so get a bit of Trini flavor in there. Yeah, it'd be
Do you know,
fantastic.
I want to talk about another thing. I realised that you basically created history in festivals, because at Cambridge Folk Festival, you was at a majority woman headlining festival. And you know, when we're talking about female empowerment and you know, women getting more opportunities, specifically in the entertainment business, as we all know, there can be a couple of struggles. For future, would you hope to see a full woman festival lineup?
It's a difficult question to answer, because 50% I would like to say yes, it should be, and it would be an incredible festival. I think what I'd prefer to see is people on a stage because they deserve to be on that stage, you know. And so for too long, a lot of bookers have been resting on their laurels that we don't have the women to headline, which is bullshit. 100%. We don't have that. That's bullshit too. So it's just lazy booking, and just old boys club, and you know, to be able to be in this time now where we are seeing the right, you know, we're seeing diversity, we're seeing gender diversity, where you know it's everything from age to race to like whatever you're talking about. It's 2022. 100%. You know, and I just don't want to be talking about it in 2032. You know, it shouldn't be a novelty. It should be the norm. You know,
I always say that the people that we should protect the most are the ones that brings us to the world, and that's the woman. So they should be the one that we protect more than even ourselves sometimes. So just to end on this note, is there anyone that you're looking forward to meeting up with a Black Day Festival or seeing perform?
Imelda May.
That's the same thing I said. We'll be there rocking it together then. Listen, thank you very much for having a conversation with us.
Honor.
Listen, this has been Irish Mythen, WOW FM 90.4, the Street Sessions. I can't wait for you guys to see this interview and get to know her. Make sure you check out her music, all her stuff in the description, where you can find everything you need will be in the description below. This is your boy Firahs, MK on the camera, and again, enjoy Black Day Festival. I'll see you around soon. There you go.
Been tuned into the Street Session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
Catch us online, on the go, and on the FM.
Okay, let's go.